Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I thought that I'd pull out the Tartelette and Bloom palette because I haven't really pulled out this palette and focused on it in a while. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to try to do kind of an everyday fall makeup look. We're going to start out with primer, of course, and today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I really like this primer. The only problem I have with it is it doesn't really smell great. But other than that, it's a really good primer and it's only like $6, so I definitely recommend it. So it's like 2 a.m. here and I just heard people talking outside, so it kind of like freaked me out. I don't know. Also, you may ask why I'm getting ready at 2 a.m. but I just felt like filming a video and I didn't really have any ideas other than this, so that's what we're gonna do. So now I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Mine's in Y235. And we're just going to shake it up and apply it to my face because that's what you do with foundation. Okay, so now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. And I'm just going to do like some highlighting first. Now I'm going to take it under the eyes, and by the way, I'm just using this Real Techniques sponge, which I really like. So now I'm going to take this e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder in Cool, and I just got this, but I've been really liking it so far, especially for setting under the eyes because it really brightens. So I'm just going to swirl all the colors together with this e.l.f. concealer brush, and we're going to use that to set my concealer. So now I'm going to take this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder in Porcelain and this big fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to go lightly in with this. I don't want to get too much. So now I'm going to go into the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to use Charmer to kind of brighten up the highlighted points in my face. On my face. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows with this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Taupe. I have been really loving this lately. I might get a new one at some point. I probably will repurchase this at some point, but probably not anytime soon. Okay, so those are done. I'm still kind of hearing people outside and it's still freaking me out. Like, I don't know, it freaks me out. Like, why are people out at 2 a.m.? I mean, I'm up at 2 a.m., but I'm just like, I'm filming a YouTube video, you know? That doesn't sound any more normal, does it? Actually, I think if my neighbors were to look over and see me talking to myself in a camera, they would probably think that I'm the weird one, so probably shouldn't be too quick to judge. So now I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which it works pretty well, and it's only $2. So now I'm going to go back into the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to use Flower Child to set that. So now we're going into eyeshadow, and I'm going to take Sweetheart and use this as my transition shade. So I don't know about you, but I was very confused about what a transition shade was for the longest time. I would watch like all these beauty gurus and I never understood what it was. Basically, it's kind of a light shade, a little bit darker than your skin tone. Like, I don't know, these two shades right here make good transition shades, but you kind of just loosely throw it into the crease all over, and it just kind of provides a barrier between like your actual skin and your actual crease shade so that it makes blending easier and everything. I hope that I explained that right. I don't know. I could be wrong because I don't really know anything, but that's what I think it is. Hopefully that helps. So yeah, just kind of take it loosely through the crease. Okay, so now we're going in with our crease shade, which is going to be Rebel. And I'm using this e.l.f. crease brush, which I really like. And I'm just kind of focusing more on the outer part of the crease rather than like the transition shade I went all the way across. My eyes are watering so bad right now. Like, I'm still a little bit sick, so this is not the easiest thing in the world to do, but you know what? Having horrible allergies, I've had to do this before, so we'll make it through. So I'm trying to get my eyes to stop watering, and I'm going like this, you know? And every time I do this with my right hand, my wrist pops. Like, every single time it does that. Like, that can't be good, right? I should probably go to a doctor about that. I don't know. It's so weird. It doesn't do it with this one, so it's probably not good. So I did go a little bit onto the outer corner with that color as well. And now I'm going to go into my lid shade. So for my lid shade, I'm going to use Firecracker. And now we're going to go back into Sweetheart and kind of blend things out a little more. I did also go back in with a Firecracker and just layered that a little bit more onto the lid. Basically, just don't be afraid to go back into colors and blend things out the way that you want it, or like layer things on top of each other. It's totally cool. Use as many layers as you want. So now I'm gonna go into Funny Girl and use that as my brow bone highlight and inner corner. I'm sorry if the camera is at a slightly different angle. I accidentally kicked it. I swear I always do that and it's really annoying. Okay, now I'm going to go into Jet Setter right here, and I'm going to use that on the lower lash line. I'm just going to take a small bit of Firecracker and kind of put that on the inner part of the lower lash line. The amount of eyeshadow that I accidentally get onto my actual eye is pretty ridiculous. Like, that cannot be good for you. Am I the only one that does that? Because I'm kind of like concerned about it now. Also, I say like a lot in my sentences and it's really starting to bug me, and I want to try to fix it, but I'm just really bad about it. Okay, so now we're going to take a break from the eyes for a second and we're going to go into my contour slash bronze, and I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm just using this e.l.f. professional bronzing brush. You can just use whatever angled brush you have, it'll work just fine. So now for blush, I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And this is a highlighter that I've been loving lately. This is the Wet n Wild To Reflect Shimmer Palette in I'll Have a Cosmo. It's a really pretty pink highlighter and it just gives a really nice sheen. And I'm just using this Too Faced Flat Bookie brush. I like to use a more dense brush so that it packs on the highlight pretty heavy. Okay, so now that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and do lips, and for this look I'm using the Milani lipstick in Matte Naked. This is like probably my all-time favorite lipstick. It's amazing. Now lastly, we're going to be doing mascara, and for this I'm going to use the NARS Audacious Mascara in Black Moon. Okay, so that is it. That is the finished look. For me, this is something that I would wear on a daily basis, especially like in the fall time. It's very warm toned. Let me know what you guys thought of this look in the comments down below. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to see all my other videos coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!